All right, let's talk about what's happening in the Oviedo and Winter Springs market this week because things just got interesting. First off, I'm skipping the full monthly recap for now since end of the month numbers are still settling because today's the 31st. But honestly, this week alone gave us a lot to talk about. So let's start with the inventory. We're sitting at about 311 houses on the market, which is a small dip from last week. So no new flood of houses here. Inventory still relatively tight. Now, the pricing, the median price held steady at about $465,000, which tells us that values are staying strong. No drops, no spikes, just consistency. But here's where things shift a bit. Average days in the market increased to 83 days, so houses are taking a little bit longer to sell. But, and this is a big but, the average days to contract dropped again, now down to just 29 days. Now, that means that houses that are priced right and show well, they're getting scooped up fast. So now let's talk about the headline this week. The pending houses jumped from 26 to 40. Sold houses doubled from 16 to 33. That's a big week-to-week surge. So what does that mean? Buyers are still out there, and they're still making moves. Even with interest rates creeping back up to around 6.5%, the demand did not slow down on this week. Now, the pricing on the sold side, the median sold price came in about $430,000, down just a tiny bit, but no need to overreact to that. The houses are still selling at about 98% the list price, which is strong, and that tells us that sellers are still getting very close to what they're asking for. No major discounts happening here. So the takeaways for buyers. You might think higher rates would slow things down, but this week proves otherwise. Houses are still going under contract faster, and competition is still very real. If you find a good home that's priced right, you cannot wait around. So hesitation right now equals missed opportunities. For sellers, this is your window. Buyer activity just surged, contracts are happening faster, and houses are selling at 98% list price. But you still have to price it correctly, and you still need to show it well. The days that just listed in hope are long gone, but the opportunity is absolutely still there. So overall, inventory steady, prices holding, buyers active, and homes moving faster than when they're done right. So if you're thinking about buying and selling here in the Oviedo Winter Springs, now is the time to start having that conversation. And I'll see you next week for another Market Talk Tuesday, where I will recap the month of March, and we get to see what's trending as we get closer to summer. If you want a free home buyer guide in the area, type in the word guide in the comments below. I'm Chris Kapp with Luker & Co. See ya.